That's what I always recommend for people. Just some weights, tubing, nice little combo today. Let's have some fun and we'll get this going. So march in place, and I'll close this door. Marching. I got a little skirt on for you today and the do-rag. So march wide and swing those arms. Belly is in, chest is up, all through the workout. Breaks as you need to. Tap your right toe, tap your left toe. Put your heel out to the side. So really pull the toe up. And get your ankles warmed, especially if you're going to do some hiking later. Do some low kicks out in front, just some low kicks. Tap your toe on the floor. Tap your toe behind you. So remember, when you lean forward, you spend a little more time on your glutes. So you're leaning out. So we slow this down, go to little baby reverse lunges. Nothing too far, too fast, too soon, she says. Front knee not shooting over your foot. Stay nice and tall. And remember, if you need a chair or a counter or wall to steady yourself, go ahead and do that. Next time, leave your right foot back and rock back and front. Just rocking. So you see my back heel is lifting and lowering. Reaching forward and pulling back. Now let's hold the feet and make the core wake up. Wake up down there. Check your back foot is not turned out. There you go. Oh. A little stretching, see how your shoulders feel. Hold it here, arms to the side. Now, careful as you lean into the front leg side. And release. Switch legs. Other heel going down and up, arms just swinging. We get in the swing of things. The leader of the pack. So just rocking it out. Rhythmic moves are a great way to warm up. So if you're headed out to take a walk or something, always give yourself a little bit of lubrication. Your body will appreciate it. Okay, hold the back heel down. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach out, pull back. Feet are parallel. Belly in. Hold it back. So my front knee is bent, my back leg is straight, the heel is down. Then I'm going to lean off to the front leg side, which should be your right. Try not to collapse forward. Open up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was so sore from Tuesdays, I could barely squat down to pick things up. This was lateral lunges, I think, today. Okay, let's go to a little bit of active or dynamic hamstring stretch. Sit and come up. So you move into that stretch, pause, come back up. Now passive, so you hold into the hamstring stretch. Tighten the belly and roll up. Switch your legs, dynamic, go and come up. Go and come up. Now passive, where you sink and hold, you feel in the back of that leg that's extended. Rolling up, shoulders going back. Position your feet for the kind of squat that you like. So we're going to be doing squats in the combo, but let's make sure our form is good. The hips go back. Now in this squat, weight is equal on both legs. You reach down with one arm, and it Otherwise, you can put the back arm up. Then when you come back up, you'll come together. Then you'll go down the other arm. Again, you're on both legs. Option, support with the back or reach up. And then bring your feet out. So whichever arm goes up, that's the leg you're stepping out with. Let's try it slowly. And together. Oh my gosh, I feel this so much. So a good thing we're going slow. Here's your variation. A little support. Now what often happens when you move a foot out, it kind of shifts into a lateral lunge. Make sure you're just doing a squat. Even if you choose not to reach to the ground. 2 more times. 1 more time, underarm up. Okay, circle the ankles. Oh boy, I may need to turn the fan on. You keep turning to your ankle, and I will find my little remote control. These are so handy for fans. Other side. There we go, just a little stirring of the air. It's going to be in the 90s today here. Good thing I'm going north. Okay, and a little bit of hula. Oh, how's your back today? And then go the other way. Okay, let's get the combo started. Do you need a sip of water? Water, 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 water. Okay, what is that combo? Slow step touch. This is my John Travolta. So you remember I saw him doing this on a video and he looked so cool, I adapted it. So it's 2 step touch side to side and then 4 walks. Step touch and walk. Now depending on your space, you travel forward on this step touch and back on the walk. But if you don't have the space, side to side and march in place will be fine. You ready for the arms? So the arms go up and you clap and down and you boogie. And you just have to imagine John Travolta doing this in a very cool way. Cooler than me. So reaching up high, clapping, and then pulling your belly in when you back up. Or if you're marching in place, so you could be doing something like this, or going forward and back as I choose to do. Couple more. One more time. I'd like for us to practice on the other leg, so hold your feet and tap your toes. So shins to the elbows. Try not to be boogieing around. Quiet your torso. Just activate through your shins. As you stand up, step touch to your left side. Same series. We'll call it the John. Step touch and boogie on back. And up and down. Belly is in. You want to support that back. I'm getting warmed up. But we should have a little fun with this. Now, if this all goes well, we'll be cutting it down to just ones. That means thinking about twice more of these on the left side. Last time. Now hold your feet, drop your heels. It's kind of that skiing thing. And really feel your heels impact. Yeah, this is good for our bones. Not that any of us jump off chairs anymore, but you can still provide this moderate shock. As long as it doesn't hurt, I'm okay with it. Okay, march in place and separate your feet for the squat. Okay, so it's just like we practiced. Now careful when you step out, you don't step too wide and you keep your weight equal. Here's what it looks like with the arm reach. You get to pick the variation that works. It's the challenge, don't you know? Hang in there. So really work on your form. Last 4. 2 more. Notice your breath as you stand up and march. So next part 3. Step on your right, circle your left leg around, do a step, step, and go to the other side. Here it goes. Step, circle back, step, step. I always call this the sunburst. Step off. And you can see I'm leading to a bit of a hop. You don't have to hop. You don't have to make the arms go overhead, but you do have to squeeze your bum. So you can go full, you can take a lift. So whatever feels pain-free and fun. So this is part 3. March in place, we'll learn part 4. Step on your right, lift your left knee and step over. Step back, and then take a step, step. So we could do the other side. So it'll be step, knee, cross, step, step. Goes like this. Step, step. You do step, knee, come back, 2 marches. Step, knee, step, cross, step, knee, march, march. This is practice time. Step, knee up, step over, step up. Don't forget your little march in there. And we do the march, march every time we're working on both sides. But since I want us to learn everything on both sides, I'll have you do 3 more. It means the last one won't have a step, step. Here it is. And then you're to march. Okay, let's all get a little water. I've had my last cup of coffee in the desert. But this is water. Just trying to not make any cups dirty. We have 4 parts. We'll do several of the parts, then we'll just cut it down and cut it down. Belly in, chest up, 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 down, 2, 3, 4, up. Remember, this is the fun part. Well, it all should be the fun part. Second part is the squat. Four more. If it feels better, brace yourself. 2 more. Step sunburst. The foot goes back. The bottom squeezes. The arms burst. 4 more. Now the step knee comes up and over. Step, knee, step, knee, step, knee, march, march. You could put a hop there, I did. Step, knee, step, cross, step, knee, step, step. Turn the body so you're not tweaking your knee. 2 more. Last one, we're going back to the beginning. Step, touch high, down low. Up high, down low. Step high, down low. 1 more. Here's your squats to the right. Get down, come on. 4, 3, 2. Here's your sunburst. Step, circle back. Woo. Pay attention to blood pressure. Make sure your head isn't going down, that you're truly squatting. Last 2. Here's the step knee up and over. Other side. Other side. So we'll do 3 more. 2 more, and we're going to practice with the other side. Step touch to your left. Hold it here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm catching the phrase of the music. I do that. Get tall. Belly in when you get low. Back up carefully by picking up your feet. It's a skill. Squat to your left. Head up. Breathe. 4 more. I'm working hard because I'm taking a shower when I'm done. Step sunburst, right leg back. Squeeze your tush. Use your options. 2 more. Here's where you step on the left, the right knee comes up and over. Other side. Up, down, up. Other side. Up, down. Step touch your left. Boogie down. Get up. Get down. Get up. Get down. Last one. And the squats to the left. There we go. I got it. Keep looking outward. Sunburst. Step. 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 4 more. Make of it what you can. There's not that much thinking. Here's the knee. Step, over, step, other side, step. So there can be elements of balance. Step, step, up. 2 more. Last one. Step touch. Last time through in your left leg. Getting up, getting down. Twice more up and down. Going up, going down. Here's your squat to the left, to the right. Four more. 2, 1, and the sunburst. I think I started on the wrong leg. It's this side, this side, this side. Up and over, step your right leg up and over. Boy, those dominant legs really like to take over. If you just don't think, they'll just run the show for you. Up. 2 more. Last time. Find your right foot. Cutting things down to 2 of everything. Belly in, chest up. Assess yourself. How's your huffy puffy? Here we go, from the top. Step touch high, down low. 1 more time. Down low. Here's your squats. There's 4 of these. To the right, because we started with the right. Step on right, circle back. 2 more. Up and over. Last time. Step touch right, we're high. Squats. Step on right, sunburst. Up and over knee. 1 more time. From the top, step touch high. 2 of these. 4 of the squats. 4, 3, 2, sunburst. There's 4 of these. 2 more. Step knee up and over 2 times. Right leg one more time from the top. Do it again. Here come your squats, and we do 4 of them. Balance your weight. Breathe. Sunburst, step right. There's 4 of these. Step knee comes up and over. Now don't do a step, just step. Oh, I'm on the left side, did you get that? Last time, squat to your left. Head up. Step. I think I'm on the wrong leg. Up and over. I'll train myself. One more time. Up. Step touch high. Down low. Stay focused, Karen. Squat to your left. I do 4 of these. Step on left. Sunburst. 2 more. Step lift your right knee up and over. I only do 2 of these. Left foot does the step touch. Okay, did it right, yay. 1 more. Squats. Head up. 2 more. Step on left, sunburst. 4 of these. Step left knee up and over, 2 of these. Now don't do the step next time. Just step back. Step touch right, 2. Again. Woo. Squat right and left. We do 4 of these. And I will cut it down again. Step on right, circle sunburst. 4, 3, push. Step on right, knee up and over. Now don't do the step this time. Just step back and do step touch to the left. Again, left foot. Squat to your left. 4 of these. Hips back, that's the key. Step on your left, sunburst 4 times. Stand tall. Breathe. Step on left, knee comes up and over. Step, other side, but no step. Right leg, step touch 2 times, and then we cut it down to 1. What? Squat right and left. 2 more. Step on right, sunburst. 4 of these. 2 more. Knee up and over. 2 of these. The second one doesn't do a step, remember. Left foot, step touch. And down. I'll see if I can do the singles right. Squat, left and right. Come on, challenge yourself here. The rest is kind of just playful. Step left, sunburst. 4, 3, steady state working here. Step knee up and over. Step, other side, but no step. 1 step touch right leg. Squat right and left. Sunburst right and left. 1 time, knee up and over. Step touch up. That's 1 time. Squat left and right. 1 sunburst each way. 1 up, knee over. Step, right, high, low. Now low. Squat. Again. Step sunburst each side. One knee up and over. Step, step, step touch your high. Squat left, squat left. Step left sunburst each side. Step left knee up and over one time. Step touch high low. Squat to your right side, then your left. Sunburst each way. Knee up and over one time. Step touch left, right at the top on the left side. Squats. Squats. Sunburst. Sunburst. Step knee in front one time. Step touch. Hey, we got this. Squats right and left. Sunburst each side. Knee one time up and over. Step touch left side. Down low. And squat. Sunburst, left foot, steps. Step left knee up and over once. And up high. Down low. And your squat. Sunburst. Sunburst. Step knee up and over. Left side, step touch, high. You got it? Squat. Sunburst, left side. So you step on your left. Knee up and over. Last time on the right, step touch up. Squats. Sunburst. Step knee up and over one time. Step touch high. Low. Squat left. Sunburst left. Step knee up and over. Hold it here. 1, 2, 2. Okay, reverse lunges, be careful. And if you want to steady yourself, go to something to steady yourself. Remember, the lunge can be a back leg straight if that feels better for your knee, or it can be bent. Watch your front knee, head up, here we go. So we have an element of balance. We also should be using our big muscles. And that back heel is not dropping down. So again, can be done straight, can be done bent knee. You accommodate for you. 4 more on alternating legs. 2 more. Doubles 2 times. Switch. I'll clear out that motor. Switch. One more times of doubles. Head up. Now I'm going for 4, por favor. 4, 3, 2, step up other side. 4, 3, 2, switch legs 8 times. Good, be conscientious. If you're doing bad form, it won't feel good tomorrow. Last 4. 2 more. Oh yeah. Other side, 8 times. Last 4. Now step up and take a walk about and grab some water. Keep walking. Gets everything moving, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna grab my chair. You can use a wall, you can use a counter. We're gonna go hamstring lift. And I think it's always good to have support for your back. So bring the chair out. Now you can use the seat of the chair or the back of the chair as you wish. I do lean forward Makes for a happier back. They keep your zipper zipped. Bend the knee, straighten the leg lift. Your standing knee is a little bent. Squeeze your bum. And we're going to do a set of just the hamstring. Knee behind you, heel to your bum. Heel to your bum. These are unloaded. All you're getting is gravity. So we're going to do another set of double pump and then let it come down. Pump, 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 pump. Now your standing leg works as a stabilizer. Do you feel it? Now we lift the back leg up straight from the hip, toe points down, not really about how high it goes. Keep your knees straight, shoulders down. Last two, and we'll go right to the other side. So one heel up to your bum, and then the leg is straight. Bend it, lift it. So get the two different properties. Heel and knee behind you on the bent knee. Toe down and squeeze your glutes on the straight leg. Standing knee is a little bent. Now all hamstring curls. Good, strong core. Don't forget about it. Now I go to the double pump. Pump, 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 pump. Good, you feel the stabilizing leg working? Sure. Keep your legs straight and lift it up. No tension in your neck and shoulders. And walk about. Now grab your weights. I packed my really heavy one, so I've got moderate. You consider stand. It's the bicep-tricep combo. We're not swinging, so if you're standing, it's a bend of the elbow, a hinge of the torso, a squeezing of the elbow straight, and a standing up tall. If you think you'd just rather do it from the chair, you need to go get a tissue. Sit up nice and tall, your arms are by the chair. It's a 1 to the shoulder, 2 lean forward, 3 straighten the elbows, up nice and tall. Could you practice that? I gotta run get a tissue. Yeah. Keep the pace. Exercises like salsa. It just kind of warms everything up and gets it flowing. Okay, I'm going faster. If you really have big weights, you may not be going at the same tempo as me. That's okay. Now my knees are not together, but I want to feel like I have a pillow and I have to hold that pillow. Lends more support to your back. Don't overgrip your weights. And we're going to go just to biceps, sitting or standing, very tall, both arms up and down. Don't let them swing. If you have heavier weights, I sometimes use my 10-pound, may not do as many. Now hold the weights down, flip your palms up, bend the elbows, turn the hands, lower them down. Check where your elbows are, they shouldn't move. Palms up, turn, down. Up, turn, down, turn. Make sure your body is not responding to where the weights go, like leaning back and leaning forward. Use your core to stabilize yourself. Breathe. I'm going to leave the palms open, and if that's difficult for your wrist, I'm going to go out to the side and up. You can do hammerhead, which is palms forward. But my arms are going lateral to the side. Elbows stay at my side. Squeeze the pillow, sit nice and tall. Now working asymmetrically, right arm lifts up, left arm lifts up. Wait for it, now switch. Wait for it, now switch. If you have heavy weights, this is probably the tempo you're going to keep. I have my lighter weights today, so I'm going to do a set faster. Bring your weights to your lap or by your side if you're standing. Now we're going to hinge forward for our kickbacks. Remember, the kickback does not have to be up here. You don't have to throw it up there. You just need to straighten the elbows, and you can forego the weights if you'd rather. For this one, I'm going to bring my legs entirely together, sit very tall, lean forward, and you see my weights are right here at my buckets. I have buckets. Then I will squeeze the elbows straight, pause, and return them. So get your form. Standing up, you're going to look more like this. So that moment of pause, where you squeeze your elbows straight, is the most important part. Even when I go faster, feels good to your biceps, doesn't it? Now I'm going faster. If you have the big boys, feel free to stay at a tempo that works for you. Chin up, breathe. Squeeze and hold. Release, squeeze and hold. Release, squeeze and hold. Release, squeeze and hold. Release, 2 more times. You feel it? Relax your shoulders. And rest. If you're standing, go ahead, come down to the chairs. I want you to have good support. Maybe scoot back a little bit. Frontal raise. Let me show you, and you may opt out of using any weight. Traditionally, the palm is down, and we go this way, this way. Now, that may not feel good to your wrist, so you can do cheers, cheers, thanks for coming along. Or you could offload your weights carefully and just work your frontal raise this way. It's okay to start that way. We all have to start somewhere. So depend on how you feel. Sit tall, zip your zipper, alternate arms. Now my hand hits the edge of the chair. Reminds me I cannot swing it. By sitting in the chair, you're less apt to swing yourself. As I mentioned before, when I take classes, I see people doing this. I just want to go over and stop them. You can learn the proper form. I'm going to do one set with both arms at the same time. I'm not saying you should. You can keep your alternate arms going. I'm going to do one set of 8 with both arms. Join me if you want. Blow. Here I go. 8, 7, 6. It's hard, right? 5, 4. Stay strong. 2 more. Here's your last one. Rest. I'm going to put the weights up on my lap. You can kind of feel your muscles go, oh, well, that was a challenge, all the way through your core. Okay, I'm going to do a cross. You can do seated or standing. Only need 1 weight. So I'm going to tuck one back behind my chair. I'm going to separate my legs. I have shorts underneath. These are skirts. So I don't feel like I'm flashing anybody. So here's what will happen from the chair. I rotate. Now my core is here. Anytime you do forward flexion with spine rotation, it's making you vulnerable. Then I pull back up and go back. Now you see my other hand is supporting my back on my thigh. But I don't have to have it. I could make a little more for my core and do it this way. If you're standing up, it's pretty much the same thing. Then do a squat And if you felt like that was too much for the back, so you pick your variation. We're not rounding, we're hinging. This is often how we move over, so we should practice good form so that when we're in our garden or doing whatever we're doing and we're reaching down, we're bracing, bracing. One more and I'm going to switch sides. So put it in your other hand. Here's the seated version with support. Rotate. So the weight is going down, it pulls on your back if you're not careful. Come up before you turn back. Remove the hand, a little more challenging. And then standing up as you wish. Here we go. Yes, if I'm standing, I am bending my knees. So I am doing a partial squat, but my torso has rotated. Remember, I said when you hinge and you rotate, that's risky business. God, that makes me think when I went to my first fitness convention, and we were all doing kind of Jane Fonda stuff, which had forward flexion and spine rotation. Then we'd go sit in a lecture, and they would tell us don't do that. So we were all walking around going, ah! But what we have discovered over the many years that people have been studying fitness, I'll do one more, is that this is a pretty functional thing. Okay, rest. So, I'm going to go home in my garden, and I'm not always going to be able to face where I'm reaching. I may be here, but then what I need is over there. So there's my rotation. So we found that this can be functional, and it's best to learn how to brace yourself. I say to myself all the time, suck it in, Karen, suck it in, Karen. Okay, both weights down. Okay, scoot into the back of the chair. Now, depending on your chair, standing up may or may not work. So this is a timed thing. We're going to see how many times you stand up from the chair. If you can, cross your arms. So it's up, down, and you should feel the back of the chair. And because you're so close, you know you're going to land. I know that doesn't work for everybody, so if you had to kind of help yourself, you could do that. But you just count. You just count. I will time. So we're going to see how many we could do in 30 seconds. Here's what's going to count. So get your core engaged. Find the back of the chair. Ready, set, go. And you should be done. So, did you count? We'll do this again another time. Maybe write it down somewhere on the back of your hand. Some paper you'll lose. You also may notice your heart rate went up a little bit. Okay, push-ups. I know push-ups aren't the most fun thing. They're not my most fun thing. You can use the seat of the chair. If the floor is available, you can use the floor. You can use a counter. You could use the wall. My only reminder is if you're going to use the wall, if you go here, look at my hands relative to my shoulder. So if you're going to put yourself against the wall, start them on the low side, palms or knuckles. Then when you move back, you're better aligned. Now I always advocate for this kind of push-up, a tricep push-up, so that when you bend your elbows, they come in rather than flare out. I'm not saying those are bad, It just seems to me to put a lot of pressure on your shoulder. So I'll show you from a counter here. So again, you have your counter. Everything that you're using should be stable. And you go. Keep your bum back a little bit. When elbows are in, and you're pushing. I'm not counting, you do what you can do. And then do it +1. Oh, when you're done, you'll rest your wrists, you'll rest your arms. Come and stand by your chair. So I'm going to use the front leg of the chair. So I try and do my push-ups. I don't think that I've gotten any better over these years. At the counter, after I brush my teeth, I'll see if I can put my hands on the counter and do a couple of push-ups. Because it's easier on the wrist. Okay, you up by your chair. So the leg on the outside taps. And when it comes across, you tap the... So that's one part, that's squeezing. If you're not supposed to cross your leg over, some people are told don't do that with your hips, get a little more behind the chair, and that way when you're tapping forward, you tap the chair, you feel your adductor. I'm going to close this window because they're blowing out there. You feel the adductor, however you're not putting your hip at risk. Okay. Good thing I'm taking a shower afterwards because it's getting really kind of hot in here. So that's only one element. So element 1, element 2. So it is adductor, abductor. And really the important leg is the standing leg. So from the side, if you saw this, it would be adductor, abductor. So I'm not lifting it to the front nor behind. Can we do this? Sure. Pull up, light touch, and we go. Standing strong. And when that leg crosses, there might be a tendency for the body to want to turn. Make sure you're just squeezing here through your inner thigh. Mechanical. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Last 4. Two more. And rest. Oh, I feel my hips. Okay, other side. Let's get my little weights in here. Okay, ready or not, pull up, let's go. On the boardwalk. Squeezing and lifting. Now, if you say, I don't need the chair, should I hold on? No, you don't have to. You could challenge that balance anytime you want. It's one of those things that we measure for longevity. I don't know how they study that, but I'm just saying, you know, once the person is gone, do you then go to them and ask, so did you do standing on one leg a lot? And I don't know, even if you ask my mom, how is it that you've not fallen these long, many 94 years? Except when she was skiing one time, but that's another story. I don't think she could tell you. She just says she's very careful. And that's what we should be. So there's my mom nugget for the day. Are you squeezing? I'm saying 4 more. Let's go. 4. Stand tall. And here's your last one. Oh, and now my hips go. Okay, shoulder press and lateral raise. I'm going to show it offloaded, and then you can always grab the weights. Let me have mine nearby just in case I'm going to go down and put them in my hands. All right. Over the head shoulder raise, we work more practical, and I take it from the chair again so that I don't do this. So if you're sitting, you can be at the end. If it helps you, sit toward the back of the chair. Arms go up. If you want a little more, try and close the hands. That could impinge on your shoulders, so I'm not advocating it for everybody. So you can either do this, getting a little more for your pec, and we'll do a set of these. Then we'll push the arms to the side and do lateral raises. Remember, lateral raises can be done traditional, palm down, but it might feel better to your shoulder if you do a thumbs up. You choose. Now I'm going to go loaded, but I know some of you should not put weights in your hands, or if you do, they're very moderate. Use your core to stabilize you. Here we go, shoulder press. Two more. Extend your arms to the side and lift. Three more. Bring your weights into your shoulders, one set of 8. Come on, we can do this. Two more. Arms out to your side, 8 times. Two more. Okay, carefully put your weights down if you were using them, and it's time to stretch. We're going to stretch with the shoulders. That was pretty good. You felt the work? Of course you felt the work. So let's do a little bit of stretching here. Mountain drive. I'm not really going to be driving through the mountains today, but I'll play my mountain music anyway. All right, sit or stand, right arm out, palm up, straight elbow across, and I do this to open up my back. Elbows straight, not bent, shoulders down, belly in. Feels good. Now show the palm up, and it's going to go all the way up, turn the palm down, and then reach behind you. So if you're back at the chair, you might be reaching behind the chair, or you may go behind your back. Look, my shoulder went back. Now reach that right arm forward with palm up until you pat yourself on the back, and you brought your elbow up. Now remember, we don't always have to do sit-up kind of things. That rotation that we did, a lot of that was with the core. Squats are a lot of core. And release. Let's do the other arm out to the side, straight across, drop your shoulder, pull it in. Feels good. I'm hoping maybe when we get to Oregon, I can find a place for a massage. Yes. Just to kind of come in refreshed. Go around behind you, turn the palm down, reach behind you, pull that shoulder back. If you're behind the chair, release the palm at your shoulder, draw the elbow up, sit tall. So speaking of massage, let's give ourselves a little massage. Take your hands, if you got hair here, move your hair, and come right onto your necks like this, and just kind of grip. I'm gripping. So I'm seeing roadies and other things of Blossom that people are posting. But you know, I live on the east side, so I don't think mine are probably out yet. Every part of the country and every part of our island gets a little different. Okay, now that I've rubbed up my neck, it's not as good as somebody else rubbing your neck, but you know, you can always do this for yourself, kind of pull down. Ugh. All right, now I'm gonna let my ear drop. So I take that warmth. If you wanted a little more, if you said, oh, I could use more, take the arm up the shoulder you're leaning away from and put it behind you. And then relax your jaw and the belly is in. Go ahead and nod your chin, looking down toward the floor. If your hand is behind you, release it. And slowly put your head back up nice and tall. Let your ear fall the other way. Arm can drop by the side to get a little more stretching on those upper traps and levators, or hand can go behind. Again, soften through your jaw. Some people hold tension there. And then you'll nod the chin, putting your chin down towards your chest. And then slowly bring your head up, look from side to side. I feel I could look a little further now. Yes, I'm looking a little bit further. That's where I'm staging all my stuff. Okay, grab the back of the chair, straighten the elbows, artificially pull your shoulders back. And without using your hands, go ahead, stand all the way up. Let your arms go up overhead. Relax. Oh, I'm so glad that we did this workout today. I'll finish my water, I'll hop in the shower, and I'll get on with things. And then